Hey, remodelers. Guys, you look like a bunch of slimy, bush league, low rent, used car salesman of a contractor when you use budget bracketing, where you throw out two bullshit numbers, one's a low, one's a high, during the estimate with the client, simply to get their budget so that you can then try and arm wrestle them for a $500 estimate. That may have worked in the 80s. That may have worked in the 90s selling paint projects. Doesn't work now. The clients know you can't possibly have an accurate price forecast at this point. The client is also hip to the manipulative sales technique. And frankly, guys, you're going to murder any chance of building a relationship because you have just uncovered yourself as a thirsty salesman desperate for a deal. So guys, I'd like to share with you the framework we use to close 1 in 3 qualified opportunities at an average scope of $220K at a 10% post-tax, post-owner salary profit. But first, guys, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Lane Boland. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of CQC Home. We are the largest design build luxury remodeler in North Carolina. I'm also the founder of Remodel Commanders. And guys, I make these videos because 96% of contractors will go broke over 10 years. I don't want you to be one of them. And as always, I have nothing to sell you in these videos. So guys, story time again. At CQC and RC, we do a lot of sales training with our guys. Mandatory books to read, videos to watch, daily role play. And I'm fortunate to see the data on at least 22 remodeler sales reps at any given time at the moment. And what I found is the average untrained remodeler is closing 1 in 10 opportunities. And CQC is no different. When I first joined CQC, I believe it's a fair statement that we were selling 1 in 10, as well costing us anywhere from $3,000 to $8,000 of marketing dollars and prospecting time to earn a contract. It's just insane. Our average ticket back then also was only about 150K. So not only were we hitting below the MLB Mendoza line of 0.200, we weren't exactly knocking 4-bagger moonshots either to make up for the lack of production. And then I discovered Alex Hormozy's closer framework. Alex is big on discovering the client pain as efficiently as possible and using that as leverage to get the data you need to close the deal. And he used this to build a $100 million empire in the rinky-dink gym industry. Seriously, guys, the industry is 1/6 the size of ours, and their client lifetime value is maybe $1,100. Ours is closer to 250K. Guys, as contractors, we will crush it simply aping his strategy. But anyhow, let's talk about closer. Closer stands for... Hey, remodelers, Lane Boland here with the Remodel Profit Podcast. If you're getting value from our podcast or vlog, would you do me a favor and mash the like button and the subscribe button? It really helps out our channel. We're on a mission here to end the 96% failure rate for contractors on a 10-year period, and it really helps us get the message out. Thanks. So the C in closer is clarify. As in, clarify what problem the client is trying to solve. People don't just drop 250 bands for a pretty kitchen without a serious problem needing a solution. But you also can't just say, so why am I here today? Or, what problem are you trying to solve? You sound like those Shin Fu guys I just called out in the hook of this video. This requires you to be a student of psychology and mastering open-ended questions. And we'll deep dive into this later together. The L in closer stands for label, as in label them with a problem. So after you've done your homework and you've read between the lines of the client's answers to your conversational, uncreepy, unthirsty, normal, open-ended questions, call out the real problem, label it. This is your first mini close, guys. If they don't click with surprise or relief that you get them, you missed. Keep digging. Go back to C. O stands for overview, what isn't working now and what didn't work with past solutions they have tried. Pro tip, guys, this is where I like my guys to give average contractors and designers and architects each the people's elbow and the tombstone pile driver, leaving us as the only logical solution. And guys, we haven't even talked about money yet at this point. And so S stands for sell the solution. So we did our homework by boxing out and slamming in the paint, whatever sports analogy you want to use, any possible competitor type. Now, we're the only one left standing. And so again, after we just got done suplexing cutting contractors in their change order games, we don't sell some pathetic $500 estimate. That would not be congruent with the consultant approach we have taken to this point. So what we do is we sell another meeting to present a budget and design concept brief, to chart for them a strategy to efficiently create a design that maximizes the value of their budget, which we haven't uncovered yet, and creates an airtight design that is change order free, barring termites or crazy code issues inside the walls. Guys, like some of you are trying to ballpark the client's budget and strong arm them into a $500 estimate. You're going to get murdered by a guy selling a $15K design agreement on a potential $100 to $150K kitchen. Why? Because he'll clear $7 to $8K without lifting a finger that he can plow back into advertising to literally drown his competitors. So E stands for explain away their concerns. And ladies, gentlemen, hear me and hear me good. There will be objections. A sale without objections means you're too cheap. That's bad. Objections mean you are close to a deal and the prospect is freaking out because they don't know how to make a good decision and are terrified of simply making one. So be empathetic. Know the typical objections and how to annihilate them, like you're too expensive or I need to think about it. Guys, if you can get smooth at deflecting you're too expensive and I need to think about it, you're going to go from a 1 in 10 closer to about a 1 in 4. And so lastly, R stands for reinforce the decision. Send them a thank you card. Send them a thank you video. Make a promise and keep it. Check it out. People decide to refer you or do business with you again within 48 hours of signing a contract with you. This isn't coming from me. This is coming from a Harvard Business Journal study. So guys, love bomb your clients within 48 hours of them signing a contract with you. So anyhow, guys, I got a little bit of nuance for you. You're going to use the closer framework twice. First, use closer to sell the appointment to present a proposal for a design agreement instead of a hood rat $500 estimate. Then use closer again to actually get the deal signed when you're presenting your proposal. You'll make more upfront. You'll have more budget for marketing. You'll create tighter designs leading to faster and more accurate and more profitable builds. And you'll elevate your customer experience and you'll close more.
Hey, what's up? As a reward for getting this far in our video, I have a special offer for you. I'm actually lying. I do have something to sell you, but it's not going to cost you any money, just your time. So every month we have a masterclass. It's only live, nothing's ever recorded, and we're going to solve 3 problems together. Number 1, we're going to solve your lead flow. Number 2, we're going to solve how to get customers to pay you cash before your marketing bill is due in excess of your cost so you have profit to go build your company. It's the secret to an infinite money printing machine as a remodeler. And the third problem we're going to solve is how to move away from selling rinky-dink $500 estimates to clipping $4,000 plus simply to put an estimate together. If you're curious how, I got a masterclass for you. Kicks off every month. Again, live, not recorded. Afterwards, you and I will do some live Q&A together. I'll let you in behind the scenes on some real black hat shit that we do, just to see what the real is. There's some stuff I just can't show public. Anyhow, again, guys, www.theremodelprofit.com. Go there, links in the notes, get our Remodel business dysfunction prescription. And then once you get through that, you'll get the invitation to our masterclass. So again, www.theremodelprofit.com. Enter in your info, get our guide on solving remodeler business dysfunction, and sign up for the masterclass. All right, guys, I'll see you.